Welcome back, fellow math explorers, educators, and professionals. Today, we're going to completely transform your digital workflow. We're talking about elevating you from a total beginner right up to Workspace Power User status. We've got a whole lot of ground to cover in this explainer, so let's just jump right in.
Let's kick things off with a pretty relatable struggle. Be honest, are you working for your inbox, or is your inbox working for you? If you're constantly feeling bogged down by digital clutter, lost files, and that mythical, never-ending quest for inbox zero, I promise you, you are not alone. It's incredibly common to feel like you're serving your tools rather than the other way around. To fix this, we've got a brilliant 5-step progression today. First, we'll master the big 3. Second, we'll meet your AI assistant. Third, power up with add-ons. Fourth, automate with AppScript. And finally, secure your workspace data.
All right, step 1, master the big 3 and reclaim your foundation.
Okay, let's dive right into regaining control of the essential tools you use every single day: Gmail, Google Drive, and Google Calendar. Look, you simply can't build a skyscraper on a shaky foundation, right? The immediate antidote to chaos is structure. So we've got to deliberately transition from a reactive, chaotic inbox and scattered files into a highly organized system with a priority inbox and crystal clear folder structures.
What's absolutely brilliant here is how incredibly simple these tweaks are, yet they compound to save you massive amounts of time. Just setting your Gmail to priority inbox automatically bubbles up what's actually important. Consistently naming your drive files, that means you literally never lose a lesson plan again. And color-coding your calendar to time block your day absolutely protects your focus. It's a real game changer.
And hey, when you're inside your documents, you don't need to go hunting for information anymore. You can just leverage smart chips by typing the @ symbol. Instantly, you can embed a calendar event, assign a task to a colleague, or link a collaborator's email right there in the text. You just hover over the chip and boom, everything you need is right there.
Moving right along to step 2, meet your AI assistant and turbocharge your output.
So, once your foundation is rock solid, it's time to bring in the heavy machinery. Meet Gemini. This is your new built-in collaborator. And the true beauty of this is that it lives right inside the workspace tools you already use every single day: Docs, Sheets, Slides, Gmail, the whole shebang. It acts just like a personal assistant sitting right next to you, ready to generate ideas, draft content, or even summarize massive amounts of research. Now, the really crucial point is how unbelievably easy this workflow is. Whether you're inside Docs generating a complex math lesson plan, or you're inside Sheets whipping up a categorized task list, the process is exactly the same. You just write a clear prompt, use the built-in refinement tools to tweak the tone or length, and then just click Insert to drop it directly into your file. Google's own executive productivity advisor, Laura Mae Martin, actually recommends these brilliant daily habits to get the absolute most out of Gemini. Think about it. You can instantly extract the key takeaways from a massive 50-page document. You can completely remove language barriers by translating captions live during a Google Meet. Or, and this is my personal favorite, honestly, you can literally ask Sheets to automatically generate a project timeline table, complete with functional checkboxes. How cool is that?
Okay, step 3, power up with add-ons and connect your favorite tools. All right, now that your foundation is set and your AI assistant is helping you draft and analyze, let's talk about how to stop the endless context switching. You know, juggling a dozen different browser tabs? Well, add-ons literally plug third-party apps right into your workspace. So instead of constantly forwarding emails about IT vulnerabilities or project updates, you just click the Asana or Trello add-on right from your Gmail sidebar. Instantly, that email transforms into a tracked task assigned to a team member. Or you can use the Slack add-on to zap a painfully slow email thread directly into a fast-paced chat channel.
As the cloud deployment experts at Demos point out, you really have to stop working harder and start working smarter. These integrations are the secret sauce. They completely eliminate all that repetitive copying and pasting between different software windows, and that frees up your mental energy for the strategic work that actually matters. Which brings us to step 4, automate with AppScript. Time to be your own developer. We are officially reaching true power user status here, folks. Now, I know exactly what you might be thinking. Exploring Google AppScript to automate your most mind-numbing chores sounds incredibly intimidating, right? Well, don't sweat it. The experts at 24 Consulting remind us that thanks to generative AI, you don't actually need to know how to write a single line of code to build these powerful scripts. You can literally just ask Gemini to write the Google AppScript code for you. The real trick here is structuring your prompt clearly using what's called the RASCEF framework. It goes like this. You give the AI a specific role, the action you want, the steps to take, the context of your data, an example, and finally, your desired output format. By doing this, you can effortlessly generate a script that, for instance, automatically sends a daily summary email of a specific Google Sheet. And if you're sitting there wondering, is this really worth the effort? Consider this mind-blowing data point from GAT Labs. The Ministry of Finance in the state of Guanajuato used Workspace automation to complete their complex audits up to 40% faster. I mean, 40%! That is a massive return on investment for simply automating a few repetitive tasks. All right, moving to our final step. Step 5, secure your Workspace data. Privacy first. Now, as we leverage all this incredibly powerful AI and automation, I know exactly what's crossing your mind. What happens to my private data? Is it safe? Well, you can rest completely easy. Workspace operates under a super strict customer data boundary. That means Gemini only accesses what you already have permission to see. But more importantly, it never, ever uses your brilliant math equations, your private student lesson plans, or your company's financial data to train its public models. Your data remains strictly yours. Period. And that brings us to the conclusion and your next steps. Join the community. Wow, we have journeyed all the way from organizing messy inboxes right up to generating custom app script with AI. But to keep upgrading your skills alongside an absolutely amazing community, you've got to complete this action plan. First, make sure you subscribe right here on the Robo for Education YouTube channel for our weekly deep dives. Second, follow our site and blog for even more resources. And third, definitely join our Google Chat place so you can collaborate and share ideas with fellow math explorers. So I want to leave you with one final provocative question. What is your very next productivity move going to be right after this explainer ends? Are you finally going to set up that priority inbox to clear the clutter? Or will you bravely prompt Gemini to write your very first automated app script today? Pick one, take action, and I will see you in the next one.